Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Break It Down.
Durance, you crack me up.
There's no joke to be had, Amawa. Only the observations of a humble missionary.
Margaret again. I love that joke.
Simply because I have business with that whore does not mean I care to discuss it.
It's so red.
I like how it cuts in and out like that.
Sure.
Alright, let's finish exploring Longwatch Falls. He wasn't there before. I've been up this way because I clicked on the inspection point up here. Huh, well. Take him down.
Tell me.
I wonder what caused that. The enemies don't spawn after you've cleared out an area. At least not as of yet. And there's another one. Unless that's an addition for the DLC. Oh, there's more than the two.
Yeah.
Well, I have to go back to Russet Wood as well and explore it again. Make sure I didn't miss any extra optional fights. Go north first.
On the hunt. I can do that.
Uh-huh. I got this.
Huh?
I can do that. All done.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure ghosts up here or phantasms or something. There's some sort of moaning.
Nice and slow.
Yep, wraiths, ice blights, yeah. The whole shaboodle. Let's go ahead and...
Huh?
Alright, so they're not immune to cold damage. Throw a blizzard back there. Oh, he's paralyzed. That's no good.
Let me try again.
Forgot they did that. Good news is, I have the counter to it. Comes a little late for Zawa.
Zawa's enjoying himself. Lead the way.
That didn't work.
Let's go. Yeah. Right. Keeping quiet.
I'll see what's ahead.
Zawa is ready.
Alright, what do we have here? These panels have been worn smooth. In one, you can just detect the shape of a sword, and in another, the stocky body of a dwarf.
Very well.
You trace fading outline and shapes in these panels. Looks like they were once a sequence of reliefs, but the images have worn away. Behind a frigid curtain of water is an alcove, its walls flecked with ice. In the middle you see a rough stone pedestal, also glazed with ice from the falls. A cruciform hilt and a tapered blade protrude from the pedestal. Judging from the size of the hilt and the apparent length of the blade, you inferred that it is an estoc. Examine the area. The alcove and the stone pedestal are little more than dilapidated, not a. Ice prize cracks in the stone and coats the slick floor. The estoc, the little of it you can see, appears to be in better condition. It seems odd that anyone would leave it here. However, as you get close to it, hear it sound like the screams and shouts of tormented souls. I guess I would know what that sounds like since I'm a watcher. Otherwise, I don't know how to identify tormented souls over any other souls. Moving to pull the weapon from the stone. Who will go? Well, my main character is the strongest, so grab the weapon and pull it out. You cross under the falls, gasping as the water douses you. Your breaths echo in the small chamber. As you approach the pedestal, you see the reflection of falling water running along the blade. You grip the hilt. Oh, it's a resolve check, not a might check. Took a while for that sound to dissipate. The hate, fear, and violence of a dozen mad, gibbering voices fill your mind. You shudder through a wave of mental pain, struggling to hold the voices back. Grunts and cries of agony ring through the tiny space. You keep a hold on the hilt, and eventually regain a measure of focus. Yet just as your breathing steadies, and the cacophony subsides, something pulls your arms forward. It suddenly feels as if you're holding a heavy and painful burden. You could probably pull the S-Dock free, but it'll be taxing without careful effort. Inspect the blade. The blade is of a fine, sturdy steel. It seems odd that someone would have left it in this stone, but you don't see anything remarkable about it other than its high quality. Yeah, brace against the pedestal to pull his S-Dock out. You climb on top of the pedestal and adopt a wide stance for better leverage. I wonder what Fan of Flames would do here. Draw the S-Dock from the stone. After working at the S-Dock, you're able to pull it free without too much difficulty. Yet when you try to release the S-Dock, it remains stuck in your hand. You feel something within the weapon grasping at your soul and binding to it. When you look at the blade, you see new writing glowing from the metal. Soulbound, two-handed, 5 DR bypass, cannot be unequipped. But 10% chance to cast Paralyze on hit or critical hit. Time for the first verse of the poem. It looks like we might be maining S-Dock going forward. Wasn't the plan, but can't get rid of it. This S-Dock has a smooth, sturdy blade that tapers to a needle-sharp point. The groans of a dozen tortured souls ring from the metal, binding the weapon to the hand of its wielder, for so long as the curse persists. A few verses are etched along the blade. 'Tis a traitor's fate to sleep and never rest, whilst knowledge of his deed stays lodged within his breast. But earnest penance heals the sorrowful man, and worthy actions stay the executioner's hand. A new verse appeared when the blade was drawn from its pedestal. It reads, "Seek the whirling agent made of copper, age, or stone. Awaken first your essence, so that you may atone."
Huh?
Okay. Well. Oh, I can't even swap to my other weapon set. Well, that is unfortunate. This actually isn't the worst thing that could have happened, though, because, well, I assume once we complete the quest, we can unequip it. I am planning on going two-handed weapons at some point, just not yet. But since our hand has been forced, I could go ahead and grab the talent for two-handed weapon fighting.
Nice and slow.
Yeah, does anyone else even have 16 resolve? So Durance could have grabbed it as well, and Pallegina. Alright, so Adventurer uses S-Dock, but not the other weapon that I want to use. So my first thought is that it's that first area after you exited the cave during like the tutorial, where you first ran across the lead and key agents. We'll finish exploring this first, and then we'll go check that out. The only place we've seen copper, Adrian stone. I mean, Kadnua as well, but we weren't awakened there.
Sure.
And then that other cave. Don't remember the name of it.
Step lightly.
Alright, let's back up real quick. What does it say? A bone's stripped of flesh, gouged with tooth marks, or piled beneath the snow. But they're not hostile. Maybe I can keep looting. Oh, these greater ice blights. We'll come back to this one. I've learned my lesson with dragons in mundane caves. I'm gonna play it safe.
Does everyone else see that kraken?
The Cragman Orm in Pathfinder Keymaker taught me a valuable lesson. So what I'm going to do instead is see if we can't solve this S-Dock problem. We might have to come back here with the A-Team. So I'll bring Adair, Alof. Hey, see? The S-Dock seems to hum as it nears ink within machine. Something arcs between the steel blade and the Adric core of the ancient device. The voices in the S-Dock grow quieter, and the weapon feels more powerful. New writing appears along the blade. Oh, grant slow spirits, 3 per rest. Only targets foes, minus 60% attack speed, minus 2.5 move speed. A new verse blazes from the metal. They read. A new verse is: Find the sun-kissed hillocks where the dead folk sleep. Rest beside their wasting flesh. Expect what dreams you reap.
Huh?
Aw, I miss somebody. Okay, I think that might mean Heritage Hill. The sun-kissed part throws me a little off, but it's where the dead sleep on a hill. Alright, somebody had the stronghold to deal with, but also that to deal with. It's fine, we'll figure it out. I could be wrong about this one, and I could have been wrong about the other one. I also said that we need to rest. Assuming we'll have to camp out. Maybe whatever we need to interact with will tell us, give us the option to do it without using camping supplies. Now we also haven't explored everywhere on the map, so there could be things that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, Burial Isle could be somewhere that the... Let me see. There's also an Eastern Wood. those cemeteries. And they are on hills up above. I think it's Easternwood. It's been a while since we've been there, so I don't actually open on that mixed up with something else. I doubt it's over here. Yeah, we went through the mausoleum, so I don't think it's here. I mean, we're already here, may as well finish exploring it. And now it's down here, because it did specifically say hillocks. Well, this is fun, though.
Right.
My curiosity came back to bite me. Of course, I asked my main character into these... Oh, hello there.
Take a look at that.
See, it's a good thing we came back. I always throw my main character into these situations. I usually feel like he's the best equipped. And look where it got us.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, we'll send an escort. I think Adair will handle him the best, so... Off you go. So that may have been a mistake. I might need him for that dragon fight.
Sure.
I'm also a little nervous because that's the first dragon we've seen. We've only fought wyverns and... I guess just wyverns up to this point. Or wyverns, however you want to pronounce it.
Sure.
Maybe I just have to camp out. We'll try camping here, we can get back to Heritage Hill and try camping there again. Or camping for the first time. Oh, this was it. The loamy soil squishes underfoot, and something invisible seems to rise from it. You detect essence, faint and barely perceptible, drifting up from the graveyard. The Grey Sleeper seems to feed on it, and the strange voices grow quieter still. Another verse gleams in the steel. 5% chance to cast Invoke Vessels on hit or critical hit. Neat. I don't know, if it keeps going this way, I might just keep the sword. Now, the final part of the poem shines along the blade. Fingers of the world, age are strong and whole. Kneel before the pillars, bring order to your soul.
Huh?
I think I know where that's at as well. Wait, I don't need to go down here.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I guess it would make sense that the blade... Because it was when we grabbed
Last
it,
thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
is when the poem appeared, so I think it was custom made to us and where we've been before. So it makes sense that it's places we've already been, not places we haven't been yet. Hang in there, buddy. A deep and mighty power emanates from the Aedra Pillars. It resonates in the Grey Sleeper. Kneel. As you kneel, the voices in the Grey Sleeper reach a low, peaceful harmony. A final surge of energy fills the blade, and the voices fall silent. You feel the curse snap like rotten cord. Neat. And 5% chance to cast Twin Stones on hit or critical hit. Okay, so this is really good for a crit build. 2 final lines appear along the blade of the Estoc. A penance now complete, a burden now a gift. Keep this weapon at your side, to remind you of your shrift. Alright, well, we'll keep it equipped after what we just went through. yeah. Another quest. Oh, we're already at Kadnua. I almost forgot about this. Bound and Buried. Rewards 50% experience. Binding rope, some copper, and a minor item. And it expires in 1 hour. Thank goodness I got here when I did. Superstitious folk near Road's End have been acting on a rumor that the hair of a dead virgin that was bound and buried alive can cure a Hollowborn. Not only has it resulted in horrific attacks against young women, but unscrupulous merchants have taken to selling bits of hair of those who don't have the stomach to perform the act themselves. Road's End's 2 possessives in a row. Local Thanes have assigned agents to root out the problem, but they've had little success. I always feel like Kana's the best equipped for these. I also think Grieving Mother, anyway. Alright, let's deal with this.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know if we lost anybody that time. At least I didn't catch it if I did.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Right.
Oh, we did lose 1.
Yeah.
Alright, swing inside real quick. Sell some stuff to the merchant. We'll rest up, and then we'll head back to the White March. I think once Adair... Yeah, I'm going to swap to Adair, Aloth, and Grieving Mother. Bring the A-team for that fight against the Alpine Dragon. Once they're available. So we'll find something else to do until then.
Welcome.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what I do here. I'm gonna rest at the Tavern and Stalwart, the better buff. I guess I don't need her. I could use Haravius instead. Especially since his spirit shift form is so potent.
Gelade. Well done.
I really don't think Zawa and Manea
We don't build them like this anymore.
live up to the
you know?
expectations I have for my
Not by
party.
the sea.
So I'd rather have
Too
Adair
vulnerable
and
to cannons.
Aloth instead of those two. So let's swap to them, and we'll try to fight the Alpine Dragon in the next one. Goodbye and
Very
goodbye. Welcome aboard, and welcome aboard. For the sake of this one, well, something like that for now. That's right. Do I want this armor equipped on him or the other armor? I'm really not. I probably won't take the time to actually cast these. And since it's only once per rest, I'm even less likely to cast them, even if I remember to do so. I'm gonna do that instead.
Hope you're not expecting much.
I'm ready. Yes, it's me, your pal, Pallegina the Paladin.
That's right. That looks good to me. Also, yeah, let's go ahead and go back to Stalwart, get that buff, and next episode I'm gonna look into further enchanting my equipment. And then we'll see about fighting that dragon. I mean, the fight might end up being a pushover, especially if I'm coming in over-equipped for it. Heck, I even used some food buffs. We go all out for this fight. I love fighting dragons. It's one of my favorite things to do in video games, like dragon fights. There's nothing quite like slaying a dragon.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What kind of top quality bear?
So rest here. We're going to go back to Longwatch Falls and park ourselves in front of the cave. The next episode, we will see about enchanting our equipment, eating some food, and then confronting a dragon. Also, it's not hostile right off the bat, so we may not even have to fight it. But considering it's surrounded by ice blights, I think it's going to evolve into a fight. Or devolve into a fight, depending on your stance on fighting. Actually, you know what? We're not going to go to the cave yet, because those enemies may have spawned again. And it's time to wrap up the episode. So, instead...
They're obvious. Do people treat you badly? Because of how you look?
Are you kidding me? My face looks like a cautionary tale about the dangers of wild animals, and I'm even shorter than other Orlans my age. People just like to heckle me.
Don't ever let them. Be proud of who you are. They're the ones who should feel shame.
Alright. Lost my train of thought, but I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll go and see about fighting that dragon. And I guess all we have left is Durgan's battery. So we'll take care of that next. But for now, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.